All right, what's going on? This is going to be a quick video just showing you some of the tools and systems that I use for my Airbnb short-term rental management stuff. Okay, cool. We'll start here on the right. Pricelabs is pricelabs.co. As far as pricing, I think this is $20 a month, somewhere around there is what I pay. I use this to manage my short-term rental pricing. Right now, I have a tenant who's staying long-term in my Airbnb, my bigger house, so I have that one synced off. But my condo, I do have on currently. And so, if you want to review the prices, big picture up here, it shows you your current vacancy coming up. So, 85% vacancy over the next week. 66% vacancy over the next 30 days, and then next 60 days is 41% vacancy. Now, I'm not too concerned. We're in the off season right now, but as we approach the high season, these are numbers I do kind of check out about every week. I'll log in here just to kind of see what's going on. Within Pricelabs, you can do a bunch of stuff, which is cool. If you wanted to like highlight some days quickly and say, hey, give me a fixed price discount or a fixed price, or I wanted a percentage of change off the recommended price. Say, hey, I feel like I'm not getting enough bookings. Let me go ahead and change that 25%, and I'll be good to go there. So I go negative 25%, and it'll kind of update it there. And you can do all sorts of other tweaks. Other things, the nice thing it does give you, if you can see here, listing information, obviously currency or price we have, uncustomized price, price with default discounts, and give you the cool thing I like to see is the demand, right? So neighborhood occupancy at that point is 37% is what they're factoring. Seasonality they're giving us in there, customization, all that fun stuff. So you want to kind of see a quick rule of thumb going in there. As we go into like the spring break season, you'll see all these days start to shift based on whatever reason. So you get an idea of what you're looking at as far as prices, which is cool. So that's the big thing. Cool. It'll sync directly with Airbnb. This does not sync with VRBO unless you have a PMS, I think it was called, some sort of third-party system to integrate. So that is the downside of Pricelabs. I am 90% Airbnb, so not a factor for me. But if you do want to integrate more with VRBO, there are other tools out there. I just don't use that one. I just use the VRBO pricing algorithm tool, and then I try to just match these rates roughly, and I charge a little bit more on VRBO just because that's not my primary bread and butter. Okay, now customizations are really the big lifesavers here that I really enjoy and use are these top ones. So what I initially last minute prices, I love this one because it's constantly changing your prices, and one of the ways to increase your ratings on Airbnb and VRBO is to be changing your prices, changing your pictures, changing your description, whatever you're doing to show that you care about your listing. That's going to help a lot. All right, so what this does is right now I have a 40% gradual discount starting at 21 days out. So 3 weeks out, it's a linear decrease to where it's called day X is 21 days away or 22 days away. It's going to be this normal price. When it hits day 21, it's going to start a linear decrease from 21 days all the way down to until that day is tomorrow. And when we hit that day being tomorrow, it's going to be a 40% discount. So say a normal rate for a day is $1,000. And then when that day comes up, end up being tomorrow, that day will then be worth $600 because it'd be a $400 discount. But in about a day 21, it's going to be about a 2% discount or whatever that happens to be. So it'll be $990 or whatever. Public math is hard. You get the idea. Anyway, it's a nice linear gradual discount that's constantly updating my prices. And as that day gets closer and closer and closer, that the price gets dropped and dropped and dropped and dropped. So hopefully there's just a chance that somebody's going to book my place even more. Orphan days is another thing. So if I have gaps equal to or less than 2 days, i.e. an orphan day, so someone books from like a Wednesday to a Wednesday and somebody else books like a Friday to a Wednesday, there's like a 2-day gap there, I'm going to give another discount on those 2 days to try to incentivize people to book those days. Minimum stay. So this is a cool thing. So outside of, minimum stay for last minute bookings, it's within 30 days, people can book a 2-day minimum. Outside of 60 days, it has to be a 6-day minimum. So essentially, long-term bookings, I'm trying to concentrate on longer bookings, but anything inside of a month, I'm happy to book shorter time periods just to fill up the calendar. And you can get really geek out on this, but that's the big picture of what I use it for Pricelabs there. All right, next one, hostfully. Hostfully is something I've gotten set up and I really just don't use ever since, but you get one free Hostfully account. So this is the one for my Seize the Day, my Airbnb, the house. This is just basically a virtual house binder, right? So arrival, here's stuff here, check-in, Wi-Fi information, getting there. And then Hostfully will also throw in weather and just other baby equipment stuff, ground source stuff. But anyways, it's nice for the basic, house manual type stuff, appliance instructions, beach supplies, TV instructions, trash days. Hey, one of the trash days, sweet. there's some trash information, right? Because people will ask you that and to save you the time. Sandy Express, we have a shuttle that comes and picks them up, picks my guests up and takes them to the beach, and here's the information on that. Things like that you can throw in. You can definitely geek out here. I've not maximized this space, but at least there it checks the box. Places to eat, you can really geek out, put the local places. When we initially set it up, we put some good places there, activities and things to do as well. So you get the idea. It's a house manual, house book to help your guests out there. Cool. Last one, and my primary one. This is my primary bread and butter is IGMS. What the rate that they charge for this one is, I think, $1 per night booked. So if I'm booked for a whole night for my one place, or for my whole month for one place, it'll be $30. If I'm not booked at all, it's free. So it's kind of nice in that regard. Okay. So in let me try to find one that try to find one that I can show you kind of this person. So this person messaged me. Her name is Shoshana, right? Shoshana. She messaged me saying, hey, here's some information. I want to book your place. She books the place. It's great. From there, the IGMS sends an automated message. You can tweak these as much as you want. Hey, Shoshana, thanks for choosing our place. We look forward to hosting you. I'm going to be sending you more information a few days before your arrival. Let me know if you have any questions. Boom, I'm excited to host you. But again, she booked it. I didn't do anything. Automated message goes out. It sounds personalized, right? And she sounds like I'm going to send her information out later. And all I do at this point, I get a message saying somebody booked the place, and then I get a message from her saying, perfect, thank you so much, can't wait. So do I need to take any action? No. I'm just receiving information and know I'm good to go. All right, 2 or 3 days before her booking, again, an automated message. Hey there, Shoshana. Here's your address to our place. Here's the link. Here's your Wi-Fi info, check-in information. All that fun stuff is what I send out. Another automated message again. Well, all I do is I get another message saying, hey, thank you so much. Any chance for a late departure on Sunday? So non-standard message now is when I need to take action. So I do respond personally with an actual message, and we get that thing sorted. So that's the one message I've had to do so far for this person. All right. From there, thank you so much. Now, another one that I love this message. This goes out the morning after their first night. And she gets a message saying, hey, I just want to check in with you how your first night was. Did you find everything okay? Can I answer any questions? This is a great message to figure out if there are issues to get them addressed right away. And if there's not, normally I just get a message next door saying, hey, we ride out all day long. Everything is fabulous. Don't need anything else. Showering, whatever. So basically, all I do is receive another notification saying she's having a great time. So no action required on my part. Now, the night before the checkout, they get another automated message saying, hey, hope you've enjoyed time at your house. Checkout time is blah. Here's some more information. Please do this. Help us out. And then she says, hey, checkout's 11, right? This was an automated message. I forgot to change her checkout time here, which does sync. So if I were to check that with her account, it would have synced fine, but I didn't. Yes, 11 approved for tomorrow. Cool. She says, thank you. All right, sweet. From there, thank you again. 4 hours after her she checks out, I get one more message going out saying to try to get a 5-star review. I say, thank you so much. I hope we earned a 5-star review. If we did, please rate us. If not, please let me know what we can fix. Essentially, if we earned it, please post it. If not, then don't post anything less than a 5-star review, basically. Awesome. Cool. So that's the automated messaging piece of it. The reviews are pretty awesome here because it's just routes between 3 different review templates. Pleasure to host you, fantastic guest, and treated. So as long as you weren't a terrible guest, you're going to get a 5-star review across the board. It's going to be personalized. So great to have a guest like Shoshana in our house. She treated like the place like, well, thanks for coming, Shoshana. Anyways, personal review that goes out, and it's nice because you don't need to do anything. It's automatically going to go out. If you have a terrible guest, you can go in there and you can just turn off the automated reviews. Like you turn off automation right here. So you can just turn it off, and then you can manually do the review or not do a review, however you want to handle that. There's a multi-calendar here view as well, which is nice. So you can kind of see a good overview of the days, the prices between this does link between Airbnb and VRBO. And as you have guest booked and things, you'll be able to see all that crap on there. All right. The other piece of it is, let me show you earlier. Let's go last month. So as you get bookings here, my cleaner automatically gets messaged through this as well. So Victor is my cleaner, and he accepts the cleaning. So I don't need to interact with my cleaner at all because he's going to get notifications and accept these things as required. So I'll just go in here once in a while, and I'll make sure he's accepted them. He's assigned this one, so he didn't accept it. So maybe I marked it and look through it's completed. Sweet, boom, and he completed that. So that's how I interact with my cleaner is through the multi-calendar. And I got it set up initially through my teams and members here. So he had to get himself an IGMS account. but he was completely happy to do that because it automated his side, automated my side, and we were all very happy. All right, that's a big picture for these. If you're interested, this is not the only tools out there that do these things, but I think they're pretty fantastic tools. They're 80% solution for what I need, so I'm happy to go with them. If you are interested, let me know. I can send you some referral links and stuff. But beyond that, hopefully it's a good enough overview. All right, talk to you soon. Hit me up with any questions.